Hi there, my name's Colin. I am from Have a Go Hero Gaming, and here we are with the second instalment, I suppose, of the Sinking City. Currently trying to play do a full campaign playthrough of this. I don't know whether I'm going to do all the side cases, should I say, but certainly all of the main story. We will see how we get on, see how long it's going to take us. There's loads of games I want to play on stream, so we shall see how we go. So last time, I think if I remember, we were asked to find out what was going on with a certain Albert Throgmorton, who we found out is now dead or has been murdered by someone who supposedly went crazy and decided to kill him. We were then tasked with finding more about the expedition that Albert went on, which has led us to this hospital. And I think at the end of the last stream that I did, we were looking at searching for some crewmates. We found one of them who gave us some information in regards to a log, which I believe we need to find, along with getting a diving suit as well. So my first go is to have a look, see if we can find anything else in regards to the ship's log, and heading towards the surgery ward in the hospital. So we're going to do that first, and then we shall see where we go from there. So sit back and enjoy. So, surgery. Basement. Of course the surgery is in the basement. Oh, and one major update I found about this game. I've now found the run button, which took me all... Oh, cool. Which took me all of about 3-4 hours last time, and I still couldn't even find it. So... Oh, and I should hopefully be able to... a little bit of an update for everybody. Should be able to have my ugly mug on show soon. I've got a camera sorted, so hopefully my next stream you'll at least be able to see what I look like. This was more like the morgue rather than surgery. Oh, hold on, my senses. Oh, which was my sense button again? Nope. Nope. Nope, that was me. Oh. Oh, which one was my sense button? This is the problem when you don't play anything all the time. You forgot what the button is. Let me have a look at options. It's a good start to the stream. This is... Mind's eye's down. So what have we got here then? Why is this going off? Oh. Some around here? No. Here. Oh. What is that?
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
So we need to go to storage. Okay. What the hell's that? What is that? Is that supposed to be there? Let's not worry about that too much. So where is storage? Storage down here somewhere. There's storage. Let's look for some notes. Look for the log. Ah, there we go. Got it. So, ship's log. Crew complaining of noises and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22nd. Reached the crew reporting his hallucinations. March 23rd. Distributed rum. Hopefully it will distract them. March 23rd. Found an air pocket in the caverns near the Devil's Teeth close to the city. Scientists discovered walls, ancient walls, asked for crates with tools. March 24th. Sent Tate and Myers down to investigate after surfacing deadline passed. March 24th again. Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Throgmorton, who is now completely unhinged. His madness disturbing, unsettling. The crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat, tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny. New location, Devil's Teeth. Oh, okay. I need to go into my mind palace, does this mean? Yes, it does. Okay, none of those ones. There we go. The crew went mad and started a massacre in the port as a result. So, does this mean anything? No, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, so we still need to go to the diving suit factory. Sanders sent men to purchase diving suit from the factory. So I think that's the ship's log. And so the next place to go would be Oakmont Port, I guess. No, let's go to the diving suit factory. So, Sanders sent men to purchase diving suit from the factory, which is located in Western Grimhaven Bay on Seasmith Avenue. Okay, Grimhaven Bay, Western Grimhaven Bay. Avenue and Deep Shore Road. There's Deep Shore Road. My cat appears to be having a funny 5 minutes, which is always useful. Levi. Oh, there is. Between Levi on Seasmith. On Seasmith Avenue. I can't see Seasmith Avenue. Am I going mad? Ah, there's Seasmith Avenue, right. So that means it's going to be somewhere here. Factory in Western Grimhaven Bay on Seasmith Avenue between Levi Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore Road. So there's Deep Shore Road. Avenue, and there's Seasmith Avenue. So it's going to have to be down here somewhere. Okay. We hope, even though that's waterlogged. Have I got any skills to use? Nah. Right, let's do this then. Turn my torch off now and I can't remember how to do it. No. There we go. God, I'll get used to controls in a minute.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
So can I fast travel any closer, as it's a mile away? Yes, I can fast travel there. So let's go to the fast travel point there. Lovely. There we go. Right. Where's the phone box? Oh, blimey, I'm useless this evening. Where's the phone box gone? Have I run straight past it? Yes, I did run straight past it, which is useful. There we go. Hold the fast travel. There we go. Yay, we're actually getting somewhere. So I hope everyone's doing alright this evening. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Hopefully, as I say, once we're done with this, I've got big plans to do some more streams. At the moment, for anyone that wants to know, my schedule is gonna probably be every Tuesday and Thursday evening between 7:30 and 8, and Sunday afternoons. Now sometimes that may change because of work commitments and everything else like that, but I will certainly let everybody know when I can and can't, the days I can and can't. So for instance, like this week, I don't think I'm going to be able to do Thursday because I'm actually off to see Spider-Man and I cannot wait. So I'll probably be doing a stream on Friday instead, but I will update everybody as soon as I know more. Also, I can go up that way, so it's left. So as soon as I know more, probably carry on doing the Sinking City. There's a couple of games I wanna try and start. It'd be good to get other people's thoughts on it, really. I want to try and start a stream of sort of games that I've probably... It's kind of a I've never played but really should have played, intermingled with new releases and stuff. So for instance, like I want to play new release wise, there'll be stuff like coming from Wolfenstein, there'll be Control coming, which will be I think end of July and end of August respectively, and in between that I want to mix it up with some other stuff. So even just playing things like playing some multiplayer, try and get a community going, all sorts of things really. So what I'm going to be playing is a bit up in the air at the moment, but hopefully with people joining in, we can kind of get things going and get a good community going. We'll see what happens. So we're looking for a diving suit factory, which I reckon is going to be here, isn't it? There you go. This looks like a diving suit factory. Yeah. Oh, there's wee beasties in here. I've got no weapon, no ammo. Oh, these things are... do have to say that the combat leaves a little bit to be desired. Don't get much heft when it comes to wielding a spade. Some gunpowder. Sounds like there's something else in here. Right, let me see if I can craft some ammo. Does that mean I can... I can. Lovely. That helps. Can I do any med kits? No. Right. Reload my weapon. Right, let's explore. Don't think I want to go down there. Oh, there's a diving suit.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
Ew.
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
There's another one over there. Loot, 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 loot. Loot, loot, loot. Get on the loot train. What's this? Pistol's good. How about you? Where on earth did you just store that? That's one hell of a coat. One hell of a coat. Okay, which means I need to go down here. So the Devil's Teeth are not far from Oakmont Port. I have the coordinates and should be able to get there by boat. So I literally just need to head down to my boat over here, I suppose. Let's go. Can I just drop down here without hurting myself too much? Yeah, looks that way. What's the front door? Where's the front door? Oh, there wasn't a front door, that's why. So let me just check which one I need. Let's get rid of... Don't need that one anymore. And we also don't need that one anymore. So turn right and straight down. We are sailing, we are sailing. A few dulcet tones, a bit of hold music there, awesome. I'm well impressed I found this sprint button. Got no why it took me quite so long. To this pier, I suppose, and jump into water. I wonder if I can find a boat. Do-do-do-do. That's the Titania. There's gonna be a boat round here somewhere. Oh, is this gonna be one? It is. Press any button, there we go. Right. Oh! Okay, so this must be the rocks we were talking about. Ah, time to do some diving. Spooky. Right. And another loading screen. There we go. So do I know where I'm diving? Press for information. Sorry about that, my microphone went a bit weird then for a second. Sorry about that. Right.
Chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them.
Okay.
This stone isn't natural. Could it be a statue?
What on earth is that? Do I just jump off the edge? I guess so. So I'm going somewhat mad as well. This doesn't bode well. Alright. I probably should listen to advice there, as in don't move. Into the light. Right.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Nope, because there's one still down here doing Some pretty... I tell you what, his calf muscles must be pretty impressive doing that all the time.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
Okay.
The suits are all cut up.
It's like a big cephalopod fossil. Oh, there's someone else over it.
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throckmorton.
Oh, I get to use my camera. Can't get up there, apparently.
Hark,
Oh.
he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor! Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes, first, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
Now what have I found?
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
Everybody knows you shouldn't mess with ancient artifacts. That's what happened to the Nazis with Indiana Jones.
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
I think if I'm not mistaken, this... Oh. Oh, okay, so this is going to be one of those figure what happened. I will do, let me just go over here to the little campsite. Picturesque little camping trip. Lovely views of damp caves and Cthulhu, from what I can tell. Picturesque. Okay, so nothing over here. So basically what we're saying is that they went mad, chopped their suits up, and now they can't get out, and now they're more mad. Let's find out.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Oh, maybe not.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
It's like the Innsmouth has did something.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... no! Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
So it must be 1, 2, 3. Yes, because as she is, she's been taken. Ah, no, maybe not. So it'll be 1, 1.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
2.
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... no! Get away from me!
And then this one.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
Who is that weird doctor dude? Keeps appearing in my weird visions. Right, Mind Palace time. So yeah, the Innsmouthers ambushed the expedition on the seabed. They waited until Professor Doe took the artifact and then attacked. The attackers seized the professor and the object, leaving the remainder of the expedition to their fates. And that's a photograph of the shanked Innsmouther. Could it be that? Nope. It is that. I can't leave the survivors to die here, even if their madness may influence others. This was not their fault. Okay. Do I have to pick? Oh, is there more? Oh, I've got more Mind Palace. Oh, Mind Palace stuff. That and that? Nope. The outbreak of madness on the Titania was caused by Albert's presence. The crew exiled him on the lifeboat to stop it. So they're saying he was brought up mad and turned everyone else mad. Albert was the source of this madness. Albert Throckmorton was the source of the madness that made Titania crew kill one another. Was he though? Oh, and that's just separate to potentially... Oh, and I've got a choice to make, either abandon the survivors or save them. Probably be good to save them. We can't really leave them behind. Oh, still got a bit of Mind Palace stuff. The Innsmouthers know the truth about this madness. Need the artifact and Harriet, the one who took it. Ooh. I have to save the expedition. I must tell Robert where the survivors are and start searching for Harriet. Oh, okay, so I've got a choice. I can either refuse to tell them when I see him, or... Okay, so I need to make my way back. What's my bearings? Yeah, it's this way. There he is, little bunny. Hop, 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 hop. Back in me rig. Slightly poorly appropriately replaced balloons. So gonna get the bends. Back to the case, but oh no, same thing. Oh, what's that down there? Oh, okay, so that's where I need to go next. In his manor in southern Old Grove. Come out of there. Cover side. I'm guessing that's his manor. That's that way. Right. Let's find my boat. That's a bit of a dodgy vision. One thing I'm also not a big fan of is the long loading screens. I mean, I'm playing this on the base PS4. I don't know if they're any faster or anything on the PS4 Pro, or I can imagine they're probably faster on the PC, I would have thought. Anyone left me any dodgy notes? Oh, yep, I've... Oh, that's
Never
my...
again, they say.
That's my dog tag. Oh, didn't know you can get in here. Well, that was useful. Okay. Oh, and this one. Should have done this last stream. Lots of goodies. The nightmares. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men, the Yellow Kings gang. They can't get me here now. They can't get here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer, and I'll figure them out.
The door won't budge.
Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already, kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to the times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on doors around town. That means the house is inhabited. Oh, okay. The crosshatched grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You'll have to investigate for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Alright, fair enough. Chew your boots. To water. Kay help you if I hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again. I could live with you renting out beast-ridden flop houses, but you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market, and I have dangerous people living here that I can send after you. You've been warned, Vic. God, everyone's cheery fellows, aren't they? Right, so I need to go all the way up that way. Oh. Good steering. I think it's all the way up here, isn't it? I believe. Straight up. Yeah, and then basically just keep going straight up.
You look tense, honey. You need to let
It's a weird place to be living, isn't it? You would have thought at some point someone would have gone, you know what? Barbara, I think it's time to move. Half the city's flooded. and the other half seems to be full of some pretty horrible creatures. Have I gone the right way? Please say yes. Yes, I have. I think it's just straight on, isn't it? Yeah. Doo-doo-doo. It's certainly got the atmosphere right in this game, that's for sure. Right, Mr. Throgmorton. Time to share you my findings. There he is. I'm gonna have to ask for help.
I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins. Some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
The crew of the Titanium mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
A bit of both, really.
The Innsmouthers. They knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters. So shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
I'm in.
That sounds simple
Do it.
enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
Blimey. Right, let's see what we are doing now. So it looks like I've got some skill points. What should we do? Oh, press the wrong button. Carry 7 more pistol rounds. When close to death, slowly return a minute for one last fighting. That could be useful with the combat in this. I haven't used any traps or anything yet, so I think we'll go for the health one. I think this one. Right, so we have to so that's the one regarding the main expedition. We need to investigate the other attacks that are taking place. Must be evidence of more such crimes throughout the city. Or there's stuff to do with needs to find Harriet Doe. I need to just discover who kidnapped them. Or I also have some stuff here in terms of side quest here. I have all those to do as well. Could do the Glover one, or let's go for what should we go for, people? What should we go for? Too many things to think about. Just fancy doing one of the side cases before we crack on with the main case. Could do this one. I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down the Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent, and near Oak Street I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter and another about to strike him. Oh no, oh. I thought we'd... no, maybe not. But no matter how how I cried out, warnings or... excuse me. Warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head, and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. Doesn't sound that interesting. Let's try this one. Home of the Infected Man. The man who died and turned into a monstrous creature lived in northern Salvation Harbour on Moorland Road between Higgs Lane and Benevolent Tides Road. Dr. Grant from Oakmont City Hospital asked me to find out what happened there. Yeah, let's do that one and then we'll crack on with the main case. Northern Salvation Harbour. Moorland Road. That's because I'm looking in the wrong place. Moorland Road. Small road between Higgs Lane and Benevolent Tides Road. Moreland Road. Moreland Road. Ah, Benevolent Tides Road. There's Moreland Road. Benevolent Tides Road. Exactly here. So somewhere. Somewhere either side here. Plonk. So where are we? Miles away as usual. Okay, let's go here. But I think there might be one or two. Cool. Let's go. Let's do this little side quest. There's a fast travel point over there as well. Let's jump into that, so at least then we can buzz around a bit better. And we need to go this way. No boat for me then. Fair enough. Can't go that with them. At least the weather in real life's better than it is in Oakmont, I have to say. It's had some sunshine. Not that it really matters, most of the time I'm stuck in an office. And then of an evening I get to do this with you lovely people. Nothing to see here. Okay. Carry on. Ah, that's the infested area where you need to bring your gun. Am I going the right? I am going the right way though. Can I? Yeah, if I head down, if I turn left at the end of the road. Oh, I can't get up there anyway. Unless I go through this way. Should just leg it. Leg it! Cheese it! Oh my good lord. I'm still alive. Ow. Layers! Oh, the strange things with spindly legs. Go away! Run! Are they still coming? Oh, they are still coming. And they go through the door. Okay. Hi! It's not that it's overly scary, it's just bloody creepy. Oh, is that another one? That is as well, you bugger. So, cheese it again. Ah! Oops. It's those things with like the strange handy fingery things. I think I'm safe now. Yes, I am safe because there's weird people sweeping a floor. Is there a fast travel point anywhere near here? Oh, I don't know, I haven't spotted one. There's one over there, but... Right, so down, right, then left. Oh, there is a fast... Are you sure it's fresh? I've been to the harbour. Right, there's a fast travel location, which is useful. That means it must be down this way. Somewhere. Northern Salvation Harbour, which is where I am. Moorland Road between Higgs Lane and easy for me to say. Benevolent Tides Road. So it is here somewhere. I wonder if I have to speak to that dude over there. Ah. That obvious white dot. Of course. Every detective's best friend. Let's have a... Is that moving? I don't want to take a photo of it. Ow. Ow. Something else behind me, isn't there? Ow. Go away. Oh. Ooh. Physics. Love a bit of combat. I hope his back's alright after that. To be fair, it's the first time I've died. Oh, do come along, loading screens. I don't know whether it's better off to use melee or guns in this instance. Right, where do I need to go? Oh, I'll just turn right and then back down again. Right, come on then, you strange, invisible, spitty things. Ready for you this time. Right, that's one gone. Where's the other one? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, the shooting is appalling. How can I be outsmarted by a monster that moves slower than me? For anyone that is just tuning in, I apologise. This is probably the weakest part of the game. The combat. Come for the sleuthing, stay for the sleuthing, and the mediocre chat from me. Yeah. That should be my channel tagline. The home of mediocre chat. I think it's a women's football tonight, isn't it? Is it against the USA, I think. Wonder how they're getting on. Probably better than me. Well, but then again, I suppose they're probably going up against weird invisible fish things, so that spit. Right. Do 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 do. Hi, honey. I'm home. Oh. Come. Right now, let's tell you what might be a good idea. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's so difficult to find alcohol. Which is unusual, because everyone seems to be constantly angry and drunk, or both. Oh, where's the other one? Come hither, foul beast. To my right, I think. Where are you? Is he behind there? Where have you gone all of a sudden? You're all too happy to take me out a minute ago. Oh, there you are. Oh, I have to load up this weapon as well, which is a sack of shit at the best of times. Oh, don't you even think about it. Yeah! I finally killed the strange invisible thing. Don't even know what it is. Oh, my vision's going funny. Liz's secret book. Bad dreams again. The thing under the floor keeps scratching. I told Mum, but she said it were rats. Dad told off John for playing with slimes near the hole. It's an interesting euphemism. But it wasn't him. I told Dad about the thing who lives in the basement, and he punished me too. Tonight I saw the head looking from the hole and cried. Comes at night and wants to do bad things to me and John. Why don't Mum and Dad believe me? I was so tired from not sleeping that I couldn't watch the hole. And today I feel so bad. My belly hurts, my mouth tastes like slimes. Mum and John say they feel bad too. Even now I hear it scratching. This is bizarre.
Every kid's childhood dream. I wanted a toy like that too once.
Hmm. not too sure if you wanted a toy like that in this house, to be fair. Oh, still no alcohol. Can I? Yeah, I can. Awesome. How do you find gunpowder in coffins? It's always useful. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, maybe it's not. Am I risking going? Ugh. Am I risking going up here? I think you've got a damp problem. Oh, really? Oh, this is... I literally have... Ooh, what's that? Ah! I can't put it there. Where can I put this trap then? Nowhere, apparently. Oh, I now can't use my bloody... Which means I have to go full on... This is not gonna work, is it? Really isn't gonna work. About to probably die. Yeah. Shouldn't have gone upstairs. With bugger all health. No ammo. And pretty much no clue. Oh, does this mean I have to do... No, when I said I was undecided about whether to do a side case or the main story, I think once I've done this, it's going to go back to the main story. Might be a good idea. Do-do-do. Here we go. Right. Where do I... The thing is, I need to find... Really need to find alcohol. I wonder where I find alcohol from. Why did they have to add combat in this game? Ooh. Oh no, you're back. Bloody things, I've got no... Oh, this is ridiculous. This is appalling. Surely it's not just me being completely inept. Surely it's... I'm blaming the game. Blaming the game. Do 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 do. Right, last go. Why do I only have 6 bullets left, by the way? Better make some. Let's make some bullets. What's better, though? Probably the Widowmaker. Let's try the revolver then, shall we? Le revolver. How? Right, let's try it. Let's go for it. And this time we won't go upstairs. Oh, another loading screen. Ooh, that is a better gun. Nice. What? How did you end up with... Can't see where you are now. Oh, I do appear to be regenerating health slightly. Oh, there you are. I'm awful at shooting in this game. Why have I got a brick? I don't even know what that is. Is that a grenade? Oh, I'm going to have to give him a smack over the head with my spade now, aren't I? There he is. Done him. Done him. Okay. Oh Christ, you made me jump, you little shits. Where's the other one? Excuse my French. So this game isn't scary, it's just a little bit ruddy creepy. Alright, I apparently need to make some more ammo. It's gotta be for this gun, surely. 2 bullets, wicked. Ah, it's a hand grenade. Oh, hand grenade. I wonder if I can use that on those things upstairs. Is it worth using them? So do I need to... Oh, here we go, yeah, so... The man who died turned into a monstrous creature, lived in northern... Oh no, we've done that, so... What's next? I haven't done it, but... So I'm presuming I have to take out those things upstairs, don't I? Shit. I'm going to just use a hand grenade, lob it in. and hope for the best. Was it? Yeah, it was in this room, wasn't it? They all come bowling out. That's one of them gone. Oh, sodding reloading. Oh, what a waste of a bullet. Now I've got my pea shooter. Now I have to use my spade. This is not gonna work. That's one. Oh, did I get them both? I did get them both. Your spade work is coming on. Right, now what? Get rid of that.
The slime stinks even worse than the bodies.
Ooze sample.
Weeks have passed since this food was cooked.
Anything else before I... Oh no, that's where I came in from, isn't it? So what have we got?
Miss! John! You... what is happening to me?
So someone turned.
No matter how bad I feel, I have to go to work. Why can't you understand that?
Time to figure this out.
So it must be... It came up from the floor. She said she felt bad. So he said, I went
No
to
matter
work.
how bad I feel, I have to go to work. Why can't you understand that?
Miss! John! You... what is happening to me?
The beast
Hey.
crawled from the sunken basement at night and infected the family. After a short incubation period, they turned into monsters too.
All evidence collected. So that means... have I done it? After short incubation, the disease turned into monsters. I have to tell Dr. Oakmont Hospital about this. Okay, cool. That's fine. So we can do that one. We can hand that one in at some point. So, do we... I don't know anything about that one yet, because there's nothing's pointing there at the moment. Yeah, there's not much there at the moment, is there? Although, to be fair, I can probably go... Is there a... Oh, map. Is there a... So where am I? I'm here. If I go to the hospital... Yeah, there's a fast map, so if I come out... Fast track, go to the hospital, sort that out. And then I need to... have a look how I find about the expedition. Okay. Let's get out of here anyway. Spent long enough in this place. It's about to be rude then. There we go. Ta-dam! So this fast travel point is over here. Fast travelling to the hospital. How's the football getting on? Let's have a ganders. Oh, it's tense apparently. I won't spoil the score, just in case anyone's watching. But it's tense from what I understand. Hospital. I keep wanting to push the left thumbstick in to do the sprinting. I'm so used to do it on other games, I guess. Right. Hello, Doctor.
I checked the house of the diseased man, Bells. His family has turned into those creatures too.
Huh. Fascinating. Did you discover the source of the contamination?
A creature emerged from their sunken basement and transformed them. I think its vomit is contagious.
If so, we must quarantine it. Those Lethean revenants are a huge threat. This city could not survive an epidemic like that.
What did you call them?
Lethean revenants. Oh, you may thank the university professor for the beast's unwieldy names.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Lethean revenants. Interesting. First aid kit. Yes. Yes. Thank the Lord. Health. Right. So I'm going to carry on with the main quest now. Oakmont was attacked. The attackers all had distinctive fish-like features. Intimate syndrome, as the locals call it. This was killed in the fight. He carried a dagger and a peculiar golden amulet, which resembled a fisheye. This can't be the only attack they have carried out. Must be evidence of more such crimes throughout the city. Where do I even begin? Excuse me. Where do I even begin? Hmm. Is there anywhere where I can... Need to find more information about the men who attacked the expedition. Maybe the library? Maybe the library? What's that? Oakmont City Hall. Or maybe the newspaper, which is somewhere around here. Where's the newspaper? There it is. That might be useful. Let's go there. Because it's also not that far away. Oh, I'm back down in the bloody basement. I think I've also realised this guy's wearing completely the wrong coat for this weather. Is this a dodgy street? Can't see any horrible signs. And off we go. Oh, pay attention. Pay attention. Just realised I can see through the bottom of my boat. Cool. What the hell are these things? Literally, people, you really need to think about moving somewhere else, because it's not very nice around here at all. So one thing, thank you for everyone that's watching so far. I hope you're enjoying it. Jury's still out for me on this one, to be honest. 1 minute I'm really enjoying it and really digging the investigation aspect of it. And other times there's parts of it that just completely pull you out of it. Like the... Well, dare I say it, the poor combat and the consistent or insistent loading times. Can you help me at all?
Stay safe.
No, evidently not. Let's have a look here about attacks. Yeah, so I'm looking for stuff about crimes. So after the flood, it's got to be commoners. Current events? Nothing. Do we? Oh, this was killed in a fight. Carried down. Maybe it's near the. Oops. Near the. But oh, I need to take these off, don't I? what about some of the bays? Articles and interviews? Commoners. Nothing. Where to go, people? Where to go? Or am I looking in completely the wrong place for this? Am I looking in completely the wrong place? Unless I start looking for Harriet Doe instead. Or am I looking in the wrong place? Oh no, because didn't they say in terms of the archive stuff there'd be a yellow book there, wouldn't there? If there's something that I'm able to find, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not that then. So how do I find Harriet Doe? Is she a celebrity? I think I'm in there. Discover who attacked Throgmorton's expedition. What if I go back and speak? I mean, go back to the bloody hospital again. Ah, police station. Of course. If it's been attacked, they would have been reported. Genius. Genius. I can sleuth with the best of them. This way. Off to the old cop shop. Here we go. Evening, officer. Can you help me?
Hello, officer. Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Yeah, problem.
You have a problem, officer.
No. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome.
Thought your name was Lions.
You slip up,
Boom,
don't
boom.
cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
Hey? That's like the worst threat I've ever heard. I'll be under the ice when it breaks. In other words, yeah, let's not overthink that one. Archives. Where are your archives? Archives. Yes! Knew I'd come to the right place. Second time round. So crimes. So must be violent crimes. I'd say instruments because it looks like they were stabbed. Victims? Yes. About 10:30 p.m. April 15th at the Fish Market, Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard Avenue and Hollyfire Lane, I apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was stalking a young woman. So a suspect had in his possession a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fisheye, seized, as well as a dagger, seized. The suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help, screaming for his brothers from EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the fish market. I was forced to release said Innsmouther and retreat. The suspect got away. The case is pending further investigation. Lieutenant Phelps. Awesome. So, let's see if we can find out where the seized stuff is. Oh, that's numpty. Anywhere around here? No, that's a jail cell. Don't want to go in there. Let's get rid of that. So they don't keep anything very tidy around here, do they? Tidy workplace is a happy workplace.
Don't waste my time.
Fine, whatever. Staff only. Nah. Worth it. So that means I need to go to so that means I need to probably go to this place. Eastern Shells, Orchard Avenue, Holy Fire Lane. The Shells, Eastern Shells, Holy Fire Lane, the corner of Holy Fire and Holy Fire, Orchard Avenue, so it'll be there. Awesome, and we're not that far away. Lovely. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And there is a... Is that one I've used? I don't know if that's one I've... It's difficult to tell if it's one you've used or not. The old fast travel points. Anyway. Let's leave Cheery Bollocks to his job. Carry on catching those crimes. Let's see if I can... Ah, I hadn't found it. Okay, had I found that one though? Probably not. Oh, I had. Awesome. Let's fast travel. Makes life a bit easier. Here we go. So it's just up here. So somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, a bit further on. So here was where the attack took place. You talk to me, fisherman dude?
Hey, knock it off!
Oh, I only bumped into you. Not my fault you got butterfingers. Use my weird super sense. Maybe I shouldn't have come here so quickly then. Oh, hold on, there's someone here. Oh, it's another fisherman. You seen him in? Nope. Should I then have tried to find out where the amulet is? Oh, you numpty. There's the fish mark. Oh, God. This massive building that says, like, fish. For every win,
Fish? Fresh
there's
fish?
a proper loser.
Take as much as you need. It won't fish? Fresh fish? Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I've heard that I can find an organization hereabouts that goes by the name of the EOD. Am I in the right place?
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My name's Anna. Can I help you with something?
Charles Reed. Just a few questions, if I may.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Oh. How do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
Yeah, what does EOD mean?
What does EOD stand for?
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also had, is to help each other. But we dropped that part. It was a little bit wordy.
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to speak with the EOD leadership. You know where I can find them?
Not so fast, Charlie. Nobody meets the top brass without being a member. You need to earn a rank in the EOD first.
Oh, you're kidding me. What for?
You need to prove yourself. Show us through your actions that you're worth our time. No offense, Charlie.
None taken. How can I prove myself?
That all depends on what skills you can offer us. What do you do best?
All
Well,
sorts.
I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war. And ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Okay. Tell me more about this job.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into the hands of the needy than to some thief.
And you want me to find whoever this thief is, right?
You're smart, Charlie. I like it. Exactly.
She flirting with you?
Fine. Count me in.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
Okay.
See you later.
Laters, love. Fancy a drink? Take care, sweetheart. Bye. Anyway, where am I supposed to be going? Where am I going? Where am I going?
I'm not in the mood, newcomer. If you want to talk, see Anna. She's in charge here.
Sorry, I should have listened to what she said. Oh, I've got more skills. Racking up these skills. Health is useful, I think. Anyway, A robbery of the fish storage in which they store their fish. It's located in the shells on Hawking Lane between Warren Road and Liberty Road. Hawking Lane. Hawking Lane. Between Warren Road and Liberty Road. Hawking Lane. Warren Road, Liberty Road. So somewhere along there. Lovely.
Sacrifice. There will be loss.
Oh.
And it is only fair to be afraid. Titanic forces are at work. Infinitely greater than ourselves. Unknowable. Incomprehensible. There will be sacrifice. There will be loss. There will be darkness. But these are the hallmarks of a pivotal moment in time. And each of us has a part to play.
You're optimistic.
Speech. You really think there's an upside to all this?
Absolutely. The darker the day, the brighter we can all shine. And we will all shine again soon. All that's needed is faith. I am called Evernote Blackwood, and this is the place I have chosen to share my message. Please, come to one of my full sermons.
Charles Reed. Good to meet you. Blackwood. You're a member of the Grand family.
I am indeed the last of that line. Inheritor of an empty mansion and a severed history.
See you then.
I'll see you around.
So we've met a Blackwood now. Whoa. No sodding way I'm buying that to put on a plate. Am I going in the right direction? No, because I need to get rid of that one. So I need to follow that one. Unless I can go back on me boat. Presuming it's going to be this way. How'd you get up there then? Oh, pay attention. How did you get there? So next right. Oh. One come in. this way, I suppose. And storage should be one of these buildings. Oh, they said about the swirly bits, didn't they? About that it's dangerous or something?
You got business here.
I serve the sea.
I serve the sea. Anna sent me here to investigate the recent break-in.
Sea be praised. Finally. I'm Daryl Grimes. How can I help you?
Can you tell me what happened? Don't skimp on the details.
Not much to tell, sadly. It was a man, that much I know. He snuck in while I was upstairs, tried to steal the fishies, but I heard him. Nearly got him with a harpoon by Kay, but I missed in the dark. He got away, that Dane, but I wonder, why steal what you can get for free?
Yeah, that's a bit of a puzzler.
Can you
What
describe
did
the
this
burglar?
Look like?
Same height as you. Not too big, not too small. Nothing to write home about. An average Joe. If not for his bald head. That guy was as bald as an egg. I could see the moonlight reflecting off the top of his head.
Did he steal anything?
Steal.
Nothing. I scared him off before he could.
Where did he go after that?
Don't know, pal. He was way faster than me.
Wild secrecy.
What's the deal with the password and such?
Orders from the higher-ups. I don't get to ask why.
Thanks, them.
Right. Well, that's enough for now, Mr. Grimes. I've got to go to work.
Here, take the key. May the sea bless you.
Right, key to the fish storage. Which room is it? It must be this one then. Oh, now I need to change my weapon again. Splurge. Whew. I only got hit once, thank God. Got some more gunpowder.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
Ow. Should we do... Let's do upstairs before we go downstairs.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
Hey, can't go wrong with a man with an impressive tool.
Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well, if it was finished, that is.
Alright, wow, everyone's a critic. Dear Mr. Grimes, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children in these dark times. Your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We all pray for your good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visit. All our staff, and of course the children, are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person. So please don't hesitate and come as soon as you are able. With eternal gratitude, Administration of Oakmont St. Jerome's Orphanage. Letter from the orphanage. Some more cartridges. Did I look in here? Oh, that's the stairs. There's nothing up there. Let's go down. Actually, tell you what, before I do that. Oh. Can I make any more bullets? Yes. That's better than nothing.
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I don't see any wounds.
Did the fish scare it? How's everyone doing this evening anyway? Are you enjoying this? Join me watching me fumble around, he says, see? What we got? Oh, down here. Where's the... Oh, there we go.
So first it ate the fish, and now it's dead. That's troubling.
Have you seen the fish, to be fair? It's like a weird parasite. It's weird. Oh, he's going mad. He's going mad. What the hell was that? I've still got my funny thing around my eyes. Something else here, is it? Oh, oh, oh. Don't know whether you're actually supposed to do anything with these or whether you just stand and wait for them to... Oh yeah, you do. Stand in the right place would be useful. Here we go. Where are they? Oh, there he is. Ow! Oh, press the wrong button. Leave my torch on. No, that's not even a torch. Oh damn, this... You've got me all... That's my torch. I've got all 6s and 7s all of a sudden. Tell me mind's eye. Did I get him?
I have questions.
So do I. Like, seriously, since when did fish need handcuffs for a start? Or a chair? Mind Palace time. Oakmont is starving. Is that because the fish are poisonous? Or they need handcuffs? Oh. But they're giving away fish. Without the fish provided by the EOD, the city is at risk of famine. EOD helps prevent the famine. By doing what? So I'm still stuck on the whole fish and handcuff thing right now. there anything else I should be looking for before I go back upstairs? It still wants me to look round here again. Oh. Oh, did it go? Oh, it went upstairs. That.
That's a fancy looking bottle. Looks like it was taken from a lab somewhere. And there's some kind of powder left on the bottom. I better not touch it. Could be dangerous.
Oh. We got a blue door.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
This is Sparta. Okay.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this.
Just doing poisoning stuff.
Just a little bit more. Hold on.
So did it carry on upstairs? No, it must have carried on downstairs. Or maybe not. I'm missing one. Oh, where's the secret room gone? It's over this way, isn't it, I think? Here it is. There's nothing in there. Ah, it's because it is upstairs.
Darn pests. There, take them.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Okay, so that's got to be number one
Darn
then.
pests. There, take them.
But I think it was this one.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about just a little bit more.
And then that one.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Nuts. Ah, unless it was actually that.
I hope Professor Westerbrook never learns about this. Just a little bit more. Hold on.
That
Darn
one.
pests. There, take them.
And that one.
Come back, you thief. I'll show you not to mess with us.
Yeah.
He broke into the fish storage, poisoned the fish with an unknown substance, then made a noise which alerted the guard, who chased him out.
Oh, why are you planning on shooting yourself? Calm down, Chief. Man who broke into the EOD fish storage is somehow connected to the university. I need to visit university. Okay. I do want to know about Large quantities of possibly poisonous fish have already been distributed to the city's poorer citizens. Oh dear. Okay, so I need to go to the university.
Did you pick up anything interesting?
I sure did. Turns out our friend here wasn't here to rob the place. He came to poison the fish.
By the sea. Are you sure?
Well, that's what the evidence suggests, anyway.
Okay, this is horrible. Please don't tell Anna it was my fault, or she'll have me quartered.
That's fine. I don't know what court it is.
Quarter you. You're joking about that, right?
Wish I was. Anna, she's ruthless when it comes to punishing the guilty, EOD member or not.
That's unexpected. Huh.
We technically
Don't
didn't
worry.
do
I won't
anything.
tell her. You seem like a decent sort, Daryl. I'll make something up.
Thanks, Mr. Reed. Here's a little something to express my gratitude. Take care now. Still, I've done wrong and I deserve to be punished. I'll stay on guard duty for the next month without a day off. You have my word.
All right, you go ahead and do what you gotta do, I guess.
Yeah, let's talk about the hidden basement.
I found a hidden room full of shackles and chains downstairs. Looks like some kind of torture chamber. Know anything about it?
What? Stop talking, Truck. That can't be true. I know this place top to bottom.
Now, Daryl, you know I'm a detective. And if you're lying, I'm going to find out one way or another.
I've got nothing to do with it, I swear, Mr. Reed. Go ask Anna. She's responsible for renting the place. I know nothing about this.
Okay. I'll talk to Anna. We'll see if your story holds up. Can you remind me where I can find the Oakmont University?
You can't miss it. It's the greatest thing Oakmont has to offer. Except maybe our famous caramelized eel stew.
Yummy.
Give me your map. There you go. But don't forget to first report your findings to Anna.
Of course.
See ya.
May the sea protect you.
What, the sea around Oakmont? I don't think so. Okay, so let us go back to the fish market, which was somewhere and I can't remember where it is. It's over here. Let's go see Anna. Is it this way? I lose my bearings in this place. Yes, it is. Next on the left, I think. Right, are you going to do what you did last time? Which is not notice where the fish market was. Here it is. Where's everyone?
Take as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny. Don't be shy. We have enough for everyone.
I've got news about your fish storage problem.
Oh, I'm all ears, Charlie.
It only looked like a robbery. Some guy broke into the storage to poison the fish. Near as I can tell, he succeeded, at least partially. I realize it's a lot to take on faith. Look, I've got a sample of what I think is the poison, though I can't identify it yet.
See, protect us. That's terrible. What kind of man would do such a thing, and why?
I don't know, but I aim to find out.
We need to stop distributing the fish. We have to let everyone know about this. Kay knows how many people might already be affected.
Any theories on who might have done this? Any enemies?
The EOD has a lot of enemies. Wicked people that want to burn this city or drown it in blood. It could be anyone. It could be the police, the Ku Klux Klan, see, take them, or even the Throgmortons. We were always a thorn in the side of those apes.
What do you want me to do with the poisoner once I find him?
I'd bring an end to him right there if I were you. The police in court are useless these days.
That wasn't the deal. I'm a detective, not a hitman.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Report to me when you find him. I'll see that the reward will be more than handsome, if you know what I mean.
I'll, see what I can do.
One thing still bothers me. The guard at the storage, Daryl. What was he doing at the time?
Oh, I'm gonna let him
The guard
off.
was vigilant. He fought bravely, but the poisoner knocked him out. You ask me, he deserves a raise.
Good old dependable Daryl. I hope he's okay. I'll see he gets his due. Goodbye, Charlie.
Oh yeah.
I've found what looks suspiciously like a dungeon in the basement of your fish storage. Care to explain?
Excuse me? You've found what?
A dungeon. Chains, shackles, and blood. Ring any bells?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds awful. We only started renting the place a few weeks ago. Goodness. I'm going to have to ask our landlord several uncomfortable questions, it seems. Thanks for the heads up, Charlie.
Don't believe you. Okay, so it means then I now need to go to the university, I think. Nothing in there at the moment. The guard told me he scared away the burglar before he could steal anything. He also told me that the burglar had a distinctive bald head. The label had been scraped off and there was some powder residue on the bottom of the flask. Yeah, I've done that. The man who broke into the idea of fish was somehow connected to the university. Yeah, so we need to go to the university. Oh, I should have... Probably the easiest thing to do is that. Which one is the university? Nope. Oh no, that's Throgmorton's Manor, isn't it? Nope. There it is. And where are we? Ugh. and I've got no fast travel points, so looks like we've got some running to do. Joy of joys. Right. I guarantee that fish is not fresh. Not in a million years. Oh. Can I go round, or do I just cheese it through? So I've got to go up and round. Let's go this way first then. Can't go wrong with a bit of cardio. Oh, does anyone know what the final score in the football was? I'll have a look in a minute, see if the English ladies won. Yeah, then I need to kind of make a hard right at some point. Welcome everyone who's watching this evening, by the way. Hope you're enjoying this, having a good time. Welcome to my channel. Just a little reminder for those that have possibly only just joined us. My name's Colin, and I'm from Have a Go Hero. Not even I can say that. Have a Go Hero Gaming. Relatively new streamer. I stream 3 times a week. Usually Tuesday, Thursday and a Sunday. Oh, I don't really want to go that way. Let's try the next one. Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. Mix it up. At the moment I'm doing this walkthrough of the Sinking City. Hoping to mix it up a bit after I finish this, try and start a couple of games. I've got a couple of ideas as to a couple that I want to crack on with. I'm certainly gonna, probably the end of July, go do a run through of Wolfenstein, and definitely the end of August we'll be doing a run through of Control. Let's cheese it through this bit. Outside of that, if anyone is enjoying this, enjoying my my channel or anything, then I'm always open to suggestions of games that people want to watch. It doesn't matter, old, new, classics, non-classics, indie, anything really. More than happy to give it a bash. Any recommendations? And yeah. Right, here we go. This looks a bit safer. So it's just straight up. Put a shot on, lad, yeah? Go to the university. Hello.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
Looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Oh, never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
Okay, thanks.
Do you recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis. Well, I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
Thanks for nothing.
You have a good day.
Goodbye, sir.
I don't know why. I can clearly see that says closed for maintenance. Nice one, Colin. So right, where do... So I need to find the Department of Medicine. Maps this way. Which would be over there. Lovely. No. Oh, that'll do. And yes, I do have to put several markers down because I've learnt with this game I literally have no sense of direction. Hello.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap.
Please.
And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
Yeah, I get my hands
So
dirty.
if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes. You solve our problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Thanks, mate. Right, I've got naffle health. And I bet you I can't. No, because I've got no alcohol. Can I? No, can't make any bullets. So fingers crossed. There is only, excuse me, 5 creatures down there because that's pretty much all I've got bullets for. Which way to the basement? Wait for the stairs. Oh, you silly sod. Where are we? Here we go. Oh, there you are. Oh. You'll make me come to you, aren't you? Oh. What? You normally die after... Well, that's one gone. I have no bullets though. I have one. Oh no, I have two. I love how I start losing viewers when the combat starts. Either they don't like the look of the combat, or they don't like the look of me doing combat. Ah. Which is probably the latter, to be fair, because I'm not making this look particularly good. Experiment log part 2, March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive, even with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th. I developed a way to reanimate their tissue, even in one that's been dead for weeks. This is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden? Some trait present inside other creatures, and perhaps even ourselves. I will need to find volunteers. I bet you will do. Sounds like something else.
I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
Balls.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
I might not press that just yet.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it.
Oh, where is he hanging?
I wonder what would happen if I press this button. Should I or shouldn't I?
Actually, hold on. Where's that going? I'm gonna say no. Because I think that might come back to life. Ah, alcohol, yes! I can create a health pack. Oh no, wrong one. Should I just... No, let's just do both of them. First time I've had pretty much full health. What is it? March 2nd, I finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's the smallest one. The grunts call it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name. March 3rd, was thinking about the name for the specimen all night. I've began a series of experiments on the creature. So far it has proven exceptionally resistant to all the poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking, though, is bound to haunt me. March 5th, last night I had a vision. Thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket, and I heard the name inside my head. Stygian Harvester, or Stygian Harvester. Right, I've cleared the basement for you, Chief. Go test my powder. And once again, I'm being an idiot. I can't seem to find the stairs. Go back up. Where are they? Am I going mad? Oh, that's right, because it was over there. There we go. Oh, what's this? Some pistol rounds. Did it.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not. But so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Yeah. Well, no. We'll be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Your turn.
I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. It's,
Well, that was quick.
well, it's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold, but over several days, well, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death. It's not a pleasant way to die.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Yeah, is there an
Some
antidote?
kind of cure for ricin?
I'm afraid not. Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
We'll tell me about both of
I want
them.
to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory. A secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried. 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why. It's about what if.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none. Worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted.
Oh, it's gotta
I
be
hope
him.
he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
Oh, I thought you were going to help me get upstairs? Or should I do it myself? Apparently the EOD is banned. To all staff and students of the University in Oakmont, henceforth any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organisation, also known as EOD, is its symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work throughout our university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. The administration of the Board of Trustees. Can't get in there then. So whose office is this? That's Cavendish's. Drafts, brothers and sisters. Too familiar. My fellow Americans. They are Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont, how much longer will we put up with those fish-faced those sea freaks? How much longer will we put up with this? Those cave-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD. Well, that's a bit harsh. Is there anything else before I do my weird eye thing? Oh, is it around here? There's something. Can't pinpoint what it is. Oh. It's this way. That way. Over there. In through that door, obviously. Oh.
The door won't budge.
Apparently. There we go. That's one sturdy spade, I have to say.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Back over this way again. You winded me up. What was that?
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Somebody made a... We still don't know which one it is though. Oh, we reckon it's Cavendish. Okay. But West... Oh, okay. I know what you mean. George Cavendish, a professor at Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to his student, he lives somewhere in Advent. So I just need to find out where he lives. I think it's on his desk to tell me. No. Does it give me more information if I go in the casebook? That's fine. If somewhere in Advent where it doesn't really help. Maybe if I go to the newspaper, better tell me.
I'll see you later.
Maybe the newspaper? Let's... It's not going to be there, is it? I think it's... oh... Don't think the library's going to tell me. I think it's going to be the newspaper that tells me, so I need to head towards the fast travel point, I think. Just somewhere in... Not that direction. That direction. Right, oh, no, that's not the phone box. That's the phone box. So I want to go to the newspaper. Here we go. Right, let's see. Newspapers this way. So people... I don't think I'm going to find it here, am I? Bugger. Oh, maybe actually, hold on. Oh. Advent. Maybe celebrities? Damn it. Where would I find where he lives? Where would I find where he lives? Oh, saying that, where's Chuff and Advent? Oh, there. Unless the library would tell me. Am I missing something here? It's not going to be, it's not here though, is it? I can't think of where else would... Well, that's closed for a start. That's where people live. I reckon it might be there. I wonder if I can find out at City Hall. I'm clutching at straws now, I think. Realise you can speed the boat up as well.
Extra, extra. All the news that's fit for print.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Am I going the right way? Yes. Keep on running. Keep on running. Hello, Crimson Darkness. It is a detective-based game. Based around basically Lovecraft. So it's all kind of a bit of psychological horror, spooky monsters, and you're basically an ex-Navy, ex-sailor. I think it's like the 1940s, 1950s, and you've been and you're now a private investigator, and you've been sent to this place called Oakmont to basically find out why you're going mad and why everyone else is going mad. And yeah, it's predominantly a detective-based game, so searching for clues, interviewing people, stuff like that, with some combat, not a massive amount, but some combat, and yeah, that's kind of it. Kind of digging it, kind of getting it so far. It's not AAA, but yeah, it's not bad, not bad.
Yes, yes, I haven't got all day. What do you want?
Just wanted to say hi. I'm new in town.
Oh, how nice for you. If you need to look anything up in our archives, get in line like everybody else.
There is no line.
I'm the only one here. Well, I guess that means I'm first then. So, I can just go look up what I need.
Don't sass me, young man. Next time there could be a line here, and you'll get no special treatment.
Yeah, young man. Does that mean there's an archive somewhere? Yeah, there is. So yeah, this is some of the stuff you end up having to do. So for instance, I'm trying to find a particular member of the community, and so I have to kind of do things like cross-reference citizens over, as you can say, periods, particular districts, and over particular documents, and that will give me extra clues to find, so I can help find the next location of where this particular character is that I'm trying to find. So this sort of stuff is really good. And then you also have like the supernatural element where you use a thing called your mind's eye, where you can see into the past, and you can have to basically trace your steps or character steps over a certain scenario. So you might come across a ruined office, and you have to then basically piece together how that office became ruined, in terms of its like jumbled scenario. Like you might see some people having a fight, you might see a break-in, you might see someone getting attacked, and you have to try and put them in a particular order to then basically progress the story. So at the moment I'm trying to find this George Cavendish at the moment. So it'd be citizens records in Advent. George Walter Cavendish, 1883, Oakmont, Massachusetts. Place of residence, Oakmont, Massachusetts, Central, St. Michael's Road, between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street. Cool. Right, I found him now. So I now need to go to the... So I need to find St. Michael's Road. St. Michael's Road, between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street. So there's Constitution Street and there's Carpenter Street. So it means he's going to be somewhere down here. Right, let's go look for him. We'll interview him, and then I think we may end it there on a bit of a cliffhanger, and leave something for the stream later on this week. So let's go and find this dude.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Yeah, I mean, this game isn't necessarily everyone's cup of tea. I mean, I'd heard some good things about it. I dabbled with the previous Sherlock Holmes games that these guys have made. Oh, I think I've gone too far. And I was really intrigued to see what they'd kind of been able to do with a more open... No, not there. Open world scenario. And it's relatively good so far. There are some issues with it, I have to say, but... Oh, I haven't... But I'm, you know, relatively impressed with it thus far. Is it in here? Yeah, there we go. Right, flat number 2. Pram? If you want it, take it. It's free. Yeah, take that lock.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Gets some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicions from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. So he's certainly been organising this for a while by the sounds of things. There's another lock on a door there. I'll open that one up in a minute. Rummage, rummage, looty, looty. Think there's anything else? So better smack the lock off this door.
The door won't budge.
Does now. Ah, mind's eye.
I loved you. I always loved you.
So he burnt a photo of somebody.
A lot of fancy dresses locked away in a dark corner for a long time. I'm starting to smell some deep family trauma here.
Me too.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
Disturbance in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appeared to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishing, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells reports that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight. There's a lot of infight.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EOD's in the center of all of it.
Gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic, with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the Shells, Salvation Harbour and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has put out a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organisation EOD that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or have been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during evening hours. Stay alert. Oh, here we go. Get to piece something together.
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George. George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine. Mine!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Well, it's definitely got to be that
George?
one.
I can't live like this anymore.
I don't care what your damn EOD code...
You will never understand our cause. My child is blessed by the sea. I'm leaving you, George.
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Oh, hello. Keeps passing out. What? There's a dude behind you!
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down. My name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
Easy there. Anna from the fish market asked me to find you. You know her, right?
I should have guessed. I know her much better than you think. What does she want from me now? She already took everything I have.
It's not about what she wants. It's about what you did. Poisoning the fish. Sound familiar? Yeah, I can prove you did it.
Hold on. Before you jump to conclusions, I want you to know that I had a good reason to do what I did. It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No, that's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them. They kidnap ordinary folks, too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
Who is she to you?
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doomed take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Look, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
Blessed by the sea.
Blessed by the sea.
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones.
They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
Ah, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what are you going to do now?
Next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Go on then.
Talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
I don't know. I don't really like where this is going.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Oh, Christ. Bit of a big decision to make. Kidnapping and assaults by the police. The idea is much more going on than charity. Yeah, see, I think they're very dodgy. Very dodgy. Oh. Poison the fish to undermine the EOD's charitable. George Cavendish became desperate after EOD robbed him of his wife. He determined to save others from the same fate. He's a dangerous psychopath who won't hesitate to kill innocent. Oh, I don't really know. What do we think, people? What do we think? Is he good or is he bad? Anna Cavendish is a zealous servant of EOD, and she will follow any instruction without hesitation. Which leads us to think what? She's covering up the EOD's shady ambition to take over the city. Does honest charity? I think we're going down this. I think we're going down this route. I should help to loosen the EOD's grip on the city. I mean, why would you have a torture chamber? I mean, you did the wrong thing. But the city could start. Right, I'm going with the conspiracy theorist. Always loved the conspiracy theorist. So we're going this way.
So, have you made up your mind?
I think so. Oh, or I could help and lie.
Methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
You're doing a great favor for the city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
Right. On that note, we shall leave the poisoning of the fish until next time. Thank you so much to everyone that dropped by and watched this stream this evening. It was very much appreciated. As always, I have a great time doing these. It's just a chilled out affair. So if next time if anyone just wants to get involved, have a chat, that's not a problem at all. It'd be great to hear from you. And I shall hopefully see you on... probably won't be Thursday, so it'll be Friday that I'll stream, and I'll probably stream some more of Sinking City, and see if we can still come up with some more stuff to stream over the weekend. So yeah, once again guys, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for watching, and if you fancy following me, please do so. It means you get the alerts as to when I'm next online, and yeah, catch you next time. Take care, guys.